with Western Province, but has suffered with injury. And it's the replacement hooker who puts the ball in, Georgiadze. It's another good drive by the Georgians. Big lump of a lad, Didi Boridze, number 5. Again, he's the cornerstone of that maul. And Kamazoridze comes into the line. Schultz jumps all over him. Well, can they move it here? Giga Goradze, the second row forward, knocks forward, so South Africa have a chance to break, and the referee's going to give a scrummage for the knock forward a few moments ago by that man who's now gone down to ground, Sergo Georgiadze.
Got it. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Oh, I don't need that in the midriff. And then when South Africa could counter, they couldn't capitalise on it.
Well, Jason and the Argonauts came to search for the Golden Fleece in Georgia, and Georgia have achieved their own Golden Fleece tonight by scoring a try, and that's going to really make their World Cup, to breach that Springbok line. And they would have hated to go home from a Rugby World Cup without scoring a try. And as I said, there's a lot of credit that they deserve to take from this performance tonight.
Well, the margin at the moment is only 22 points, which is commendable to say the least. I mean, nobody would have thought that this was going to be the scoreline in any shape or form. We didn't think that South Africa could be this bad, to be frankly.
Yori Muller, replacement centre, played against England. Berger, who just bounces off Siklari. Well, there's the strength that Joel Stransky was talking about before the match. This young type, young tearaway. And here's Fury. Touched forward though, by Georgian hand.
Play the lost forward first, play the first defence.
Well, they're getting the advantages there in those situations. They're not taking advantage of them, and they're having to be called back. Another replacement coming on for Georgia, Ziganidze, who was the captain against Samoa, number 8. The former water polo international replaces George Chikadze.
Well, here's a gold opportunity for South Africa to run a decent move. Great position on the field. Can they be creative?
It's very central, picked up by Berger. De Kock, Huhat. And Yori Muller is just thrashed into touch by this ever-vigilant Georgian defence, ever-enthusiastic Georgian defence. Well, they find the energy from somewhere.
Well, South Africa made it a lot easier for them by running across the field. Nobody coming in on an angle, nobody coming in with additional pace. The back play has been dreadful.
Good touch kick that was. And it wasn't actually. Looked like it had come on that from Kamazoridze.
Well, there's Rosso, who's been outstanding tonight in broken play, and that's about all.
Well, Sandon to the line out. Bakis Botha has been good in those positions, running hard and straight and with some pace. Brayton Pulsar again, he's sort of taking it static and not coming in on the burst. It's all very sluggish indeed. Now De Kock goes on the break. De Kock looks for support. It's Rosso. Rosso for the hat-trick. Not forward.
Georgia too well just topped Rosso, that's for sure. He's a big man, isn't he? Oh, just holding on. He's looking to pass it. That's the problem. And in fact, Fury had one of his feet in touch as well. And Paul Hoeneß, the referee, the touch judge, has spotted it. Gone forward as well. But South Africa, a massively disappointing night for me. question their motivation when they came on this pitch and their mental capability, because they didn't come out here to play a test match and to step up to the plate, and a few of these guys to try and get in their top test team. And Rudolf Strahli's learned precious little tonight in his World Cup campaign, but hats off to Georgia for the guts and the manner in which they played tonight.
Badze fades through the 90. So South African put in into the final minute. 41 points to 19 to South Africa. They led 24-6 at the break, and really have expected them to pull away in the second half as Georgia tired. Hasn't been like that at all. This is Berger. Oh, Berger is so strong. And it is a maybe final try here for South Africa. He'll be delighted. His family, his whole family's going to be delighted with that. As Jamie says, his father's in the crowd. It's on his international debut. And South Africa, 46 points to 19 now.
Well, look at the hole there that Berger gets through. It's pretty wide, but he finishes it off. Naturally a happy boy, nothing better than A, making a debut, and B, scoring on it. You can't beat that. That's wonderful for the young man, and they do have considerable hopes. And there's a lot of young players in this side, and perhaps they're the ones that can take South Africa forward in the next few years.
Yes, they did win the World Under-21 Championship, so that's where the future lies for South Africa. Derek Hookart misses, and the final whistle is blown by Stuart Dickinson. It has not been a consummate performance by any stretch of the imagination by South Africa tonight. Yes, they scored a few tries, but they have not played well. The final score, South Africa 46, Georgia 19, and we'll hear the analysis and the thoughts.
Introducing a higher level